Hey, yo, what up? I'm Josh Martinez from iHeartRadio's newest wrestling podcast, the Superstar Crossover, with my guest, the phenomenal AJ Styles. What's going on, man?
What's up? I can't even talk this morning. What's up?
Hey, listen, I'm a night host. My alarm just went off about 20 minutes ago. I set all this stuff up last night when I got home from the station at like 1 a.m.
Oh yeah, I got one better for you. My son has been at the hospital all yesterday. He had to have his appendix removed, emergency surgery. So I've been up there with him. Yeah, it was one of those days yesterday. So mate, I got an excuse if I'm not talking well.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You know what? You mentioned your kid. I just became a girl dad 3 months ago.
Oh, love it.
Yep. My first child, by the way, she's 3 months old. I know you have a daughter. What is the first sport you suggest a girl should get into?
So listen, a lot of guys probably aren't going to like this, but my wife was a competition cheerleader, and I love it when my daughter's cheerleading in competition. It's one of the hardest sports. If you've never done it, then you don't know what I'm talking about. But it's not easy, and the things that these girls do is amazing. And I'd like to see my daughter do it. But I think she loves soccer more than she does cheerleading. So we'll see what happens.
You know what? I almost got into a fight at a bar when I was like 19 because some guy said cheerleading wasn't a sport. I've been passionate about cheerleading since I was in high school and I was the high school mascot.
Me and you both,
All right.
buddy.
This weekend, the Royal Rumble, I believe it was yesterday. You made your debut. 2016 is the anniversary. Has it felt like it's been 8 years?
Here, I gotta go through this together. You can see me. I know that your fans can't, but look, let me see if I'm getting this right. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. That's four. That's 19, right?
That would be
Or
nine. That would
yeah,
be
that's
nine
nine.
figures.
That's nine. But yeah. So even I'm trying to go. Wait, is it been 8 or has it been 10 years? Or is it? Oh,
Normally,
okay,
when
it's
you do
9 years.
16 to 24, but
But
here's where I think you're
here,
you're counting 24 as a full year, but we're only a month in, right? So I think
right.
that's where the counting gets thrown off because all of 16, but you can't say all of 24 yet. You can only say all of
That's
23.
true. So I'm on my ninth year.
The
How's
beginning of your
that?
ninth year, yeah.
That'll work. I'll take it.
Time flies when you have fun, man. How's it been the last not 8 years? A plus.
Unbelievable. It doesn't feel like it's been, going on my ninth year. Uh, I kind of fit right in, and as soon as I got here, got established a little bit, I fit right in, and you don't see that too often. There's a lot of guys that I do as I was coming to WWE, but there's a lot of guys I didn't, and so it felt right. It felt that I was right at home once I got started, and it's been a great place to be ever since.
Someone who has a similar story to you, LA Knight, you're going to be seeing him in the ring this Saturday night at the Royal Rumble, along with Randy Orton, Roman Reigns. Um, what do all three of those wrestlers have in common? And then what are they all different at, in your opinion?
Well, I think we all have in common the fact that we want the WWE Championship. Or Randy wants it, for his legacy. I want it because it's been a minute since I've had it, and LA Knight has never had it. Roman Reigns is just trying to keep it a little bit longer. Like there's similarities there, but as far as us, we're all completely different wrestlers. There's no doubt about that. Very different in so many different ways. When you've got the RKO, right? The three deadliest letters in wrestling, and then LA Knight. He's not new to wrestling, but he's the newest guy in this match to WWE, and he's made an impact really quick. And then of course you got Roman Reigns, who's gosh, how long has he had the championship? Is it three
If
years?
you ask fans, they would say too fucking long. But go on.
Fair enough. That's fair. Um, so listen, we're all different in so many different ways because of size comparison, ability in the ring. We're all different. So I think that's recipe for a great wrestling match. When you got so many different things going on, and it's going to come together, and we're going to give you the fans everything you want in entertainment and wrestling and whatnot. It's a match that can go anywhere, Anything can happen. Anything can be used. So again, that's a recipe for an unbelievable match, and I think that we're going to pull it off.
So I'm the night host of Z100. It's a radio station in New York City, a pop station. So I would be remiss if I don't talk about music. What do you listen to in the minutes before a match at WrestleMania, let's say?
Well, to be honest, I don't listen to anything. You know, I get my head right. But if you're asking, you know, what do I listen to? I listen to old school hip hop. That's what I listen to. I'm not a big fan of today's kind of stuff. It's a lot of mumbling and all, whatnot. But I like the old school stuff. So 90s, 80s, hip hop, rap. That's where I'm at.
So you're a huge gamer. The WWE 2K24 game is dropping. I'm sure that when you play those games, you play as yourself. But is there anybody that you like to play as aside from you?
Oh, wow. Not really. Not really. I'm just going to be honest with you. There's no point in me playing with anybody else when I want the guy, you know, my guy, AJ Styles, to win. So, no, I don't play with anybody else. So, if I can't win with him, I don't want to play.
Fair. Are you more excited to have a one-on-one match at a Royal Rumble PLE, or would you rather be in the 30-man over the top rope match?
Well, it depends what match it is. I mean, I definitely want to be in a match for the WWE Championship, which I've done. It's a big deal, right? That's a match you definitely want to be in. But the Royal Rumble is also, you know, the headliner. I mean, this is what it's all about. This is the guy that wins this match will have a chance to wrestle for the WWE Championship at WrestleMania. So that's also a big deal. But I'll take either one of those bad boys.
So this is called a superstar crossover for a reason. My last guest was LA Knight, someone you're going to see this Saturday night at the Royal Rumble. And he simply wanted to know.
I am the least curious person in that regard. How about what'd you eat for lunch yesterday?
And with the little caveat being, dude, you are in incredible shape right now. Like, what the hell have you been doing? But also, what did you have for lunch yesterday? Someone who's in shape like you.
Also, I was at the hospital and I had a boiled egg, some meat and cheese. You know, this is in a little container together. A water. I think I had a coffee as well. And that's what I had for lunch.
Do you have a question for our next guest, which could be anyone from AEW or WWE?
Do I have a question?
Yeah, we just keep it going with questions for the next performer.
Oh, wow. And you caught me off guard with that one. What's the next step? What's the next step in your career? It's because we're always looking to do a little bit more than we did last year. What's the next step for you?
I love that. What is the next step for AJ Styles?
Next step is becoming WWE champion.
And you can do that this Saturday night, WWE Royal Rumble on the Peacock Network, Peacock, the Cock, whatever people want to call it. One more time, AJ Styles. Appreciate you stopping through, bro.
All right, brother.